Now that we've successfully created our bookings page, what happens if some of these services are going to be online via a web conferencing system? How can I go ahead and give my students that link so that they'll be able to join at the time of their appointment? So what we want to do is log back into your bookings area, come down to services, and then we're going to click on the service that's going to be in an online format. So these advising sessions are going to be online. So if I scroll down and I slide on to add an online meeting, that is actually going to make it an online Teams meeting. So really, all I have to do is slide that on. And since Microsoft Teams is in association with Office 365 and Microsoft Bookings, that's all I have to do. So when I save that and a student goes to book, they're actually going to get, when they have a confirmation, there's going to be a little link to join the Teams meeting for me as well as the student. So this is the confirmation email that the student would get. There's the link for them to add it onto their calendar, as well as right there, join the Teams meeting. So when they get it added to their calendar, that link will be right there again for them to join the meeting at the appropriate time. When it comes over for me as the person running the session, it automatically adds it to my calendar, and it automatically adds that Teams meeting right there to where they can click join and go right into that session. Now, what happens if I am holding that session via Zoom rather than Teams? So the first thing I want to do is go into my Zoom account, log into Zoom. I want to come over to New Meeting, and I want to choose to use my personal meeting ID. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to choose to copy that invitation. And then what I would do is just paste that invitation into Word so that you have that information, because all you're really going to need is the Zoom link as well as the meeting and password. So we're going to copy that. And then we're going to put it into our session. So we're going to go back into our bookings area, go to services, and pick the service that's going to use that session. So then in the description area, you would just paste in that information, as well as in this area, additional information for email confirmation, so that when a student gets sent their email confirmation, they're automatically going to get this information included so that they can save that. So now when the student gets that email confirmation, it's the Zoom information that we copied and pasted in is right down here at the bottom. And on my calendar, it shows up automatically, and when I expand that, that information also is available to me. So you want to make sure to put that in the description area as well as within the confirmation so that they receive it. And it might be a good idea if you're sending out emails, reminder emails, it might be a good idea to go ahead and post them in that as well. Just to go ahead and put that Zoom link information in there as well with those notification emails. This works the same as if you're using Blackboard Collaborate Ultra to meet. You would just go into your D2L, choose the Ultra link. You'd probably be using your course room, so you would just come in and get the guest link for that and copy it. And then you would, again, in the same area that we did for the Zoom area, in your bookings area, you would go ahead and paste that link. In the services area, under the specific one you're using, instead of having the Zoom information in the description, you would post the Ultra information. And then down here in the notification email that they're going to get, instead of posting the Zoom information, you would post the Ultra information. So again, the Teams automatically gets added when you choose to have an online meeting. It's going to add Teams. If you want to use Zoom or Ultra, you just want to get that information and post it in.